It's winter time and we are right smack in the middle of cold and flu season. In the past 2 weeks, I personally have known 5 people who have left home sick because they've been sick. And I only have 25 people who work in my company. That's a little bit too much. Now, the common cold is a variety of viral infections, and not only is it the most common infection suffered from, it's also the most commonly treated. People tend to go to the doctor when it's not needed. And with that said, pharmaceutical products are more than likely the highest selling of all drugs. Now, home remedies are easily obtainable from your house, and you can use those instead of going to the doctor or waiting in line for that prescription. And they're going to fight the 4 major steps that you want to tackle if you want to get that cold kicked to the curb so you can make your way back to work or make it in time to go out for that fun night out. Now, the first step is, once you've called in sick to work, you want to look at taking care of your cleanliness. That's inside and out. First step, take a steaming hot shower. The hotter the better. Obviously, you don't want to burn yourself, but if you have a lot of steam, you're going to be breathing that in, and all that steam is going to be breaking up the mucus found in your nose, throat, and chest. Next step would be to gargle. What you may gargle, may ask? Salt water. According to the New York Times, gargling salt water will loosen the mucus that is found in your throat, and that's going to remove irritants that are allergies, fungi, anything of that sort that's going to cause you to be congested and not get better. For the salt water gargling, you can find this in your cupboard, Morton salt. I'm sure it's at your parents' house as well if you have to go over there to get some, even if you have to shake it out of your salt shaker. All you need is 2 teaspoons. Mix that with hot water. Again, the hotter the better. Obviously, we don't want you to burn your mouth. And then you want to take large gulps and gargle for at least 5 seconds, spit, and repeat. Make sure that you don't swallow the water because it is like drinking salt water from the sea, and that's only going to make you have an upset stomach and feel worse than what you do. Now that you're clean inside and out, you need to replenish your body's needs. This includes drinking plenty of water. Again, the more the better. Water helps remove toxins out of your body, and it is the main solvent for all biochemical processes in the body, according to Instructables, which is a web how-to website that's made up by doctors with tips on getting better. Now, not everyone likes water. Not enough people even drink water when they're not sick. So as long as you're drinking Gatorade, Powerade, anything that's main basis is made up of water, you'll be fine. This includes eating lots of soup, chicken noodle soup. I have a personal favorite. I love Campbell's, the chunky soup with all the vegetables too. That's also good. If you're not eating enough, at least you'll get a full serving from this. All right, now once you've tackled replenishing your body's water needs, you want to look at your nutritional needs. Vitamin C, that's always associated with getting better when you're sick. Vitamin C doesn't actually have any benefits. It is not proven to prevent you from getting sick, and it's not even proven to speed up the recovery once you've gotten sick. A nutritional value you want to look at is fulfilling your need for protein. Protein is actually going to help you get better. Protein maintains the fluid balance in your body, and it also improves your body's ability to get better. WebMD suggests that you can find protein through chicken, lean beef, eggs, and cheese. So if you're not a soup person, you can make a big pot of chili. That's going to include lots of beef, and that's also going to have your cheese on top, so you'll be covered in both areas. Now, neutrophils are going to be white blood cells, and those stimulate the release of mucus. And if you're sick, you're either going to have that mucus in one of 3 areas. You're going to be coughing, you're going to be stuffed up, or you're going to be draining from it. Now, a study by the University of Nebraska Medical Center actually found out that there is an off switch to that mucus release and a cure to that coughing, sneezing, and stuffed up feeling. The ingredients that have been found in chicken noodle soup actually contain anti-inflammatory properties that help stop the movement of these neutrophils. And so that's one more reason for you to try to eat while you're sick. Some people claim, oh, I don't want to eat, I just want to go to sleep. But really, if you drink and eat, you'll be fine. Now, let's go over the checklist. You're home, you've had time to shower, you've had time to gargle, you've had time to be hydrated, and now you should be well fed, hopefully, or at least try to. What is the last piece of the puzzle? That is sleep. When you catch a cold, your body is using all of its energy to fight this virus, and according to an article on Livestrong, you really just need to give in to that fatigued feeling. They suggest avoiding any caffeinated beverages and really just going to a dark room and going to sleep. This can include drowning out any background noises. Those of you who have to sleep with the TV on, this time shut it off. Even if you have to wear earplugs or an eye mask, shut all the blinds, tell your roommate to leave her friends out of the house. Just get some sleep, some peace and quiet. Now, see? All 4 major areas covered. You didn't even have to waste that trip to the doctor or stand in line for that prescription. If you really just listen to your body's needs, you can kind of cover these areas on your own. Like I said, you're probably going to be able to find 2 of the main components in your house. But really, if you just drink fluids and do something that's going to release that mucus, and obviously if you have hot water, you'll be fine. Home remedies, they work just as good, they're just as cheap, and if you just listen to your body's needs, you'll be able to go to work the next day more than likely, or make it out to that movie that you were hoping to go to later the next day.